second legs we go now for the Europa League this coming weekend as the third qualifying round picks it up a notch. Who's going to get closer to those illustrious group stages? We're going to get into it right about now. That's right, folks. Babs Gamer prediction video. Today we'll take a look at the Europa League. That's right, third round qualifying, second legs, of course, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang up to all things Europa League related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We get all here, boys. And one Ruski, of course, we're getting closer, guys. We are getting closer to the illustrious money rounds. That's, of course, the group stages, of course. But before that, we have the small matter of a few games to be decided. That is, of course, second chance Sundays, of course. We'll get into that in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They're the patrons, guys. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into the deep end and, of course, have a look at what went on in the first legs for these games. But you know what? Before that, smash your subscribe. Your one-stop shop for Europa League, Conference League, Champions League, World Cup, baby. We got it all here under one Ruski. These are the games that we're going to bring you bang up to date with, of course. AEK Larnaca coming at you out of Greece up against Partizan Belgrade. 2-1 win in the end for Larnaca on this one. Forward, of course, Malmö, of course, formerly of Jon Dahl Thompson's boys, took on Dudelange coming at you out of Luxembourg. 3-0 it was in the end. 3-1 win it was for me. Oh, my prediction on the left, of course, the real deal's on the right, just in case you don't know. Meanwhile, Fenerbahçe against Slovácko with a big 3-0 win as well for Fenerbahçe, actually with a 2-0 win myself. Maribor lost against HJK Helsinki, big shocker there, 3-0 win it was for me on this one. Linfield also lost to Zürich 2-0 in the end, I went with the 2-1 win myself. Shamrock Rovers with a big 3-1 win over Shkupi, they're of course edging closer to those group stages, 2-0 win it was for me, for Shamrock Rovers as well. And Olympiakos could only draw against Slovan Bratislava with a bit of a surprise on that one. What do you guys think? Make sure you get your own predictions in down below, because here come those second legs, the illustrious second legs as well. So we're going to jump in the deep end, of course, and have a look at these, of course, games in a bit more detail now, shall we? Of course, let's kick it all off. Partizan Belgrade up against AEK Larnaca. Now, this match will take place at the Partizan Stadium on the 11th of August. Of course, Partizan Belgrade managed by Ila Stolička up against Larnaca, of course, managed by Jose Castañera, of course. Played each other just the one time. We'll talk about that in a minute. Partizan Belgrade just one win over the last 6, 33% form for them moving forward. Up against the Larnaca side, just one defeat of the last 6 games, so they're 58% form for moving forward. Of course, 2-1 it was for Larnaca moving into this game. They are they in action? They are not in action, so unless they're playing right now, this very second, of course, which is, of course, the 6th of August. Same could be said for Larnaca. They are not in action until this game as well. So moving on to the odds, we have 2013 on your Partizan Belgrade, 3-1 draw, 50-4 is your away win. Of course, going to go with a 2-0 win for Partizan Belgrade. Is that going to be enough? We'll have a look in a minute for the aggregate scorelines. Meanwhile, Dudelange up against Malmö, of course, coming at you in Luxembourg, at the Stadio de Luxembourg. Of course, Dudelange managed by Carlos Soares up against Malmö, and of course Milos Miletic in the dugout. 50% form for Dudelange, 1-3 and lost 3 over the last 6. Up against the Malmö side, of course, 1-3 and lost 2 over the last 5 as well. But they did come into this on the back of that 3-0 win over Dudelange in Sweden. Of course, Malmö are in action against Sirius in the top flight in Sweden. They're expected to win that game. Dudelange up against Eskere, whatever that is, in Luxembourg. And again, I expect they're anticipated to win that game as well. The odds for this game, though, coming at you over in Dudelange is 92 is your Luxembourgios, 58 on is your Malmö, 65 is your draw. I'm backing, of course, Malmö to lose this one, 2-1 in the end. We'll see about the calculators in a minute. Slovácko up against Fenerbahçe, of course, coming at you out of Turkey. Played each other just the one time. Of course, Slovácko managed by Martin Svidovic, up against Fenerbahçe, who are managed by Jorge Pinheiro de Jesus, of course. Fenerbahçe, though, did pick up a big 3-0 win last time around. We'll talk about that more in a second. Of course, 75% form for them moving forward, just one defeat of the past 6. Up against, of course, a Slovácko side, just one, actually haven't won the last 4 games for them, drawing 3 of the last 6, 58% form for them moving forward. 3-0 was for them in Fenerbahçe in Turkey last round. That was back on, of course, August the 4th. And, of course, Slovácko are in action against Kalovic, who are expected to win that game. Fenerbahçe also in action in the first weekend over in Turkey, and they're expected to win their game against Unionspor quite convincingly as well. The odds on this one then, shall we? Slovácko 30-5 for the victory, 35 short, and 2019 on is your Fenerbahçe. 2-0 win for me for them on the road. And again, will it be enough? We'll see about that. Next, of course, HJK Helsinki with a big win against Maribor last round. They are hosting, of course, Maribor this weekend. Tony Koskolja is your manager for HJK. Maribor managed by Radovan Klanovic, of course, previously, or heading into this one. 67% form for HJK, winning 4 of the last 6. Up against the Maribor side, just one win at the last 6 games for them moving forward. It was a 2-0 win for HJK in Maribor last time around, and of course HJK are in action against Oulu in the top flight in Finland this coming Sunday. Meanwhile, Maribor in action action also on Sunday against Olympic Ljubljana in the top flight there this coming weekend as well. Looking at the odds on this one then, shall we? 11-10 on is your Helsinki, 30-5 is your 14-5 is your away win here. 2-1 for HJK Helsinki. Add that to the first leg, and you know what? I think the Finns are through. Zurich, they're up against Linfield, of course, out of Northern Ireland. That's right. Played each other just the one time. Of course, Zurich managed by Franco Foda. Linfield managed by David Healy, the legend, of course. Zurich have 33% form for them moving forward, just 1 win and 6 up against David Healy side, of course, who of course picked up 2 wins at the last 6 games. Of course, however, they come into us on back-to-back defeats, losing to Zurich last time around as well. Zurich are in action against Zion, of course, or Zion over in the Swiss top flight there. That's the Superliga in Switzerland. Linfield are not in action. Of course, the domestic top flight in Northern Ireland kicks off on the 13th of August as well. The odds on this one then, 11-2 on is your Zurich, 11-2 is your draw, 40-1, sorry, is your Linfield here. Back Zurich here, 3-1 for them. Linfield will probably tumble into the Conference League and hopefully get a little bit closer to those illustrious group stages over there. Meanwhile, it is, of course, Shkupi up against Shamrock Rovers coming at you on Tuesday, the 9th of August, of course. Played each other just the one time. We'll talk about that in a minute. Shkupi, of course, 33% form for them, just 1 win and 6. Shamrock Rovers, of course, looking at just 1 defeat past 6 games, 67% form for them moving forward. 3-1 it was for Shamrock Rovers last round in Ireland. And of course, they're coming out into this game fresh, ready for this game. Not in action, I do believe, until this match. Same can be said for Shkupi on this one. Let's take a look at this. 30-10 is your host, 90-10 is your away win, 5-2 is draw. So it could go either way. I'm actually going to go with a draw here. I think Shamrock Rovers are going to play it safe, park the bus maybe to hold their own and get through to at least the next stage as well. Partizan Belgrade, nope, we're not looking at that one. We'll look at Slovan Bratislava up against Olympiakos as well. Of course, the Greek juggernaut's got it all to do with Carlos Kobahan in the dugout. Vladimir Weiss, of course, in the dugout for Slovan Bratislava. Plays the 5 times, 2009, 3 wins for Olympiakos, nothing for Bratislava, 2 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat though in the past 5 for Bratislava, 58% form. Meanwhile, Olympiakos just 1 win in 6 games for them moving forward. It was a draw last round for in Olympiakos back in August the 4th. Of course, moving forward, of course, Olympiakos are not in action until this game, but Slovan Bratislava are in action against Skalica in the top flight over there. Of course, the odds on this one, we have 13-5 is your host, 21-20 is your Olympiakos, 23-10 is your draw. 1-0 win in the end for Olympiakos on this one. That's right. So those are the scorelines for the second legs. These are my aggregate scorelines if you get calculators out. Of course, 3-2 in the end for Partizan Belgrade. They go through. Malmö will join them, as will Fenerbahçe comfortably through, as are HJK Helsinki. Zurich comfortably there. So are Shamrock Rovers, and of course joining them will be Olympiakos to make the clean sweep, boys and girls. That is my take on the second legs of this Europa League qualifying stages. Of course, after that, well, they're not going there, that's for sure. But of course, make sure you smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell, boys. Of course, we'll be back for the next round of qualifying for the Europa League, who will get ourselves a little bit closer to the promised land of the group stage, who will, of course, tumble out into the Conference League. We'll see all about that very, very soon. But until then, boys and girls, smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, smash the little bell. Of course, we'll see you soon for the next one. Until then, we're done.